All right, in today's video here, we're going to show you how to use the corporate accounts add-on for MemberPress. There's a couple of reasons you might want to use it. One is you want to sell to corporations and allow them to manage their own sub-accounts. Another reason you might want to do it is if you sell to children, but you need the parent to create the account and manage their children's sub-accounts. So that's two reasons you might want to use the corporate accounts. So you can see here on my test site, I've set up a bronze, silver, gold, and a platinum membership. That's just for regular users to purchase. And I've also gone ahead and set up a corporate bronze and a corporate silver. And this is going to be in a separate group where I'm going to market specifically to corporations, and they can have sub-accounts managed underneath of a parent account. So the first thing you'll want to do, again, you will need to use MemberPress Plus or MemberPress Pro to get access to the corporate accounts add-on. Once you are using either of those additions, you will see this corporate accounts option here under the add-ons tab inside of the activate page here in your MemberPress menu. And over here you'll see a blue button that'll say install. I've already installed it, but you'll see a blue button here. Go ahead and install it, activate it, and then you'll go to your memberships, and you can either create a new membership or you can update an existing membership. So I'm going to go ahead and add a corporate gold level here just to show you how this works. And I'm going to say this should be, we're going to say they can use 50 sub accounts. And if I look at my memberships, my gold level is $100 a month. So if I'm going to allow them 50 memberships, I'm going to want to charge them about $5,000 a month for this corporate membership. Now I'm going to go to my group. I'm going to go ahead and add the new gold level to it. There it is. Let me update this. And I'm going to open this in an incognito window, and we'll go ahead and sign up as a user. I don't think I've set up my thank you page, so let me actually just quickly set that up. Let's go to the, let's see, options. Thank you page. Okay, so I just want to have a quick link for them to be able to get to their account on the thank you page. Okay, so let's open up that incognito window again. Let's see, I must have closed it. Okay, so here in the incognito window, we're going to go ahead and sign up for, well, maybe let's start on the silver plan. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up for silver, and I'll go ahead and fill out this form really quick. Okay, so I filled out the form. We'll go ahead and sign up. And we'll go to our account page. And now if we click subscriptions, we can see this new link here next to our subscription called sub accounts. And by clicking that, we can now add or remove sub accounts. Now the admin user can come here and manually input each of their own users. That would be kind of time consuming, especially if you've got 50, 100, 1,000 employees. So another option is to be able to copy this URL here, and this URL could then be shared with the employees. Send out a mass email to the employees of the company and tell them to set up their own accounts here. And again, they'll be able to set up their own accounts for free by using this link. So that's two options as far as being able to get the users added into the sub-account area for this corporate account. Now, let's go ahead and add a sub-account. So we'll call this, I don't know, subby account 1 at email.com. And you do want to check, if you're manually adding the user, you will want to check this box. This will send an email to this email address here with a link so that the user can set their own password. So we'll go ahead and submit this. It says you have successfully added a sub account, and now you can see a table that lists all of the accounts that are currently active under your corporate account. And again, you can copy this URL, send it out to the employees, and they can sign themselves up. Once they've signed themselves up, they would appear here in this table as well. Here you can see an option to export sub-accounts. This will just export them as like a CSV. Basically, this table gets exported as a CSV. And if you have the MemberPress importer add-on enabled, there will be a new option here for importing. So you can actually import a CSV. So the corporation, say they have 1,000 employees, they don't want the employees to sign themselves up, they can format a CSV and import that CSV to get all 1,000 members or 50 members or however many they got into their sub-account section here, kind of basically all in one go. So that's how it works from the corporate account standpoint here on the front end. They can also upgrade their plan. So I've set up a group so I can actually change my plan. I could downgrade to the free level. I could upgrade to the gold. So let's go ahead and do an upgrade. And we'll go ahead and sign up. And now if I go to my account page, you'll see my old subscription to the silver level has been stopped, and I'm currently on my upgraded membership, which is the corporate gold. Now if I click sub accounts, you'll notice those existing sub accounts did move over with that subscription, so you won't have to worry about that. If users do upgrade and downgrade, these sub accounts should move with the subscription change. So again, this is how it works on the front end. Let me go ahead and pause the video while I get into the back end, and I'll show you how this works from the administrative standpoint a little bit more. Okay, and as far as the back end, if we come here to subscriptions, we can see there's an active subscription for our corporate account, and if we click on his username here and scroll down a little ways to this corporate account section, we can see he is currently active on his gold subscription. He's used 1 out of his 50 sub accounts. And as an admin user, we can actually import sub accounts for him, export sub accounts, their sub accounts, or we can manage their sub accounts as well. So I could click this link here, and it will take me to that same screen that the corporate account sees when he is logged in, or she. And I can see, again, everything that corporate account would see. I can add new sub accounts for them. I can export. I can remove sub accounts. As an admin user, I can do everything that the corporate account parent owner can do when they are logged in. Again, I'm not logged in as the corporate account user. I'm just seeing this screen here that allows me to manage their account. In fact, if I click home, you'll see it is my own information. In this case, I don't have anything filled out yet, but if you'll see, I'm still logged in as me, as the admin user. I was just on a screen that allowed me to manage the sub accounts for a particular corporate account. Another thing that might be useful is, let's say a sub account for one of your corporate accounts contacts you directly looking for help, and you're trying to figure out who their corporate account parent is, and they don't know, or they couldn't give you the right information for you to find it. So if you click on subscriptions here and come to the non-recurring tab, if you can get at least the information for the sub-account user, for example, their email address, you could search. Let me show you here. Let's say they give you an email address. You search for their email address here. Now you can see that they do have a parent account listed here. So now you know who they belong to as well. So this is just a quick overview of the Corporate Accounts plugin. The last thing we're going to cover here is the emails that go out. If you come here to the Emails tab, you'll see there are 2 new emails that show up when the Corporate Accounts add-on is enabled. And the way they get listed here is sometimes random. Like for right now, they're kind of one email apart. Sometimes they're together. Sometimes they show up down the list. It's kind of random where they show up. But again, their location here doesn't necessarily matter. It's the content of the email that we're worried about. So this first email, send sub-account sign-up email. If the parent account copies their corporate account sign-up URL and shares that with their sub-users, and the users sign themselves up for free, then this email gets sent out. And you can see it just gives them a little bit of information, tells them their username, and tells them that they need to log in with whatever password they signed up with. However, if a sub-account parent adds the account manually, this is the email that gets sent out instead, which is a little more helpful for the sub-account user. Is it will say, before you can access your account, you'll need to set up a new password. You can use this link to reset your password now. So now the user can at least go and set their own password, and then they can log in afterwards. So again, this sub-account welcome email is sent if the parent account user adds the sub-account manually. And this one is sent if the sub-account user signs themselves up using the parent account's sign-up link. And that wraps up everything we really need to cover for the basic understanding of how the Corporate Accounts add-on works. And as always, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to our awesome support team, and we will do our best to answer them.